You wake up tomorrow and your phone dings. $86,400 deposited at midnight, balance deleted at midnight, no overdraft, no savings account, no excuses. You would not leave a single dollar on the table, yet you left 1,200 seconds on your pillow this morning. That is already $1,200 gone, and the clock is still ticking. Feel that pinch? Good. Pain is the only teacher that never takes a sick day. Keep listening, and I will show you how to turn every second into compound interest instead of waste. Most people treat time like toilet paper. Yank, wipe, flush, forget. They complain the roll is shrinking but never count the sheets. You are not most people. You click because somewhere inside you, a quiet voice screamed, "I am bleeding and I cannot see the wound." Today, we bandage the wound with the same thing that cut you, the clock. By the end of this video, you will not manage time. You will own it, lease it, and sell it back to the world at a premium. If that sounds like robbery, congratulations, you finally understand the value of your life. Let me tell you a story they never print in Forbes. It was 2001, in Hangzhou. I had 58 employees, 0 revenue, and a landlord who changed the office lock every Friday. Payday was a fairy tale. One Thursday night, I stayed until 3 in the morning, stuffing envelopes for investors who would still say no. The cleaning lady, Mrs. Chen, tapped my shoulder. "Young man, your light is wasting electricity." I told her, "My dream is inside that bulb." She laughed, opened her thermos, poured me half a cup of soy milk, and said, "Then drink while it's hot. Cold dreams taste bitter." I drank. That soy milk cost her 4 minutes of sleep and bought me the courage to pitch one more time. The next investor wrote the first check. The check was $2,000, but the real currency was 4 minutes of human kindness. Seconds can bankrupt you or crown you. Spend them on people who pour soy milk into your nightmare. Now, let's audit your bankruptcy. Yesterday, you had 24 hours. 8 for sleep, 8 for work, 2 for commute, 3 for meals, 30 minutes in the toilet, 90 minutes scrolling, 45 minutes complaining in your head, 2 hours on Netflix, and you still swear you had no time to start the side hustle. The math is brutal, but the mirror is kind. It shows the thief wearing your face. I am not here to shame you. Shame is free and worthless. I am here to hand you the robbery kit and point at the vault. Your remaining 8 discretionary hours. That is the only difference between the version of you watching this and the version people quote in TED Talks. 8 hours, 28,800 seconds, same as Beyoncé, same as the single mom finishing law school at night, same as the teenager learning code on a cracked phone. The market is fair. The allocation is ruthless. Morning is the IPO of your day. If the opening price is low, everything trades downhill. The alarm screams. You hit snooze, there went $300. You grab the phone, another $180. You compare your bedhead to a stranger's beach body, $420 of self-worth dumped in 2 swipes. By 7 in the morning, you are a $900 startup running on $37 left. No wonder the day files for bankruptcy before lunch. Here is the new term sheet. The alarm label reads, "Either I get up or I get buried." Feet on the floor in 3 seconds, no negotiation. Stand up, smile for 6 seconds, yes, force it. Your brain is a dog. Show it the leash, and it will fetch whatever mood you throw. Drink 500 milliliters of water while you stare at the written answer to one question. Who will be richer because I woke up today? Not richer in likes, in life. Write the name, speak it out loud, then step into a cold shower for 60 seconds. Cold water is the only legal drug that spikes dopamine, norepinephrine, and courage at once. You will emerge wrapped in a chemical armor. Most people try to buy in tiny tinfoil bags at 2 in the morning. Total cost, 9 minutes. Return on investment? The remaining 1,431 minutes behave. Commute is not dead time, it is stealth college. Audiobooks at 1.5 speed give you a semester in a month. If you drive, record voice notes explaining what you just learned. Teaching the air burns the lesson into your neurons. If you take the bus, close your eyes and rehearse the pitch, the exam, the apology you owe your mother. Mental reps count. The brain is a lousy accountant. It logs every imaginary rehearsal as experience. By the time you arrive, you have already failed, adjusted, succeeded, and the real meeting is just a victory lap. Work hours are rented hours. You still own the equity. Most people aim for minimum viable effort. Surprise, minimum viable life follows. Flip the contract. Use company time to become so sharp, they either promote you or you outgrow them. Ask the extra question, build the extra spreadsheet, send the summary, no one requested. Each task is a free course with a salary attached. Warning, coworkers will call you a try-hard. Smile. They are negotiating their own mediocrity and think you are eavesdropping. Keep stacking skills like chips in a game where the house is time and the jackpot is optionality. Lunch is the silent killer. Heavy rice, oily curry, soda the size of your face, then you wonder why your eyelids file a restraining order against your ambition. Eat like you are fueling a jet, not a landfill. 30 grams of protein, low glycemic carb, fiber taller than your fork. Finish before fullness reaches 70%. Stand up, walk 10 minutes, sunlight on your retina resets circadian debt and tells insulin where to park the glucose. Cost: 15 minutes. Payoff: 2 extra peak hours that 90% of the office donates to drooling on keyboards. While they snore, you write the code, close the client, outline the novel, choose your weapon. Afternoon is the Bermuda Triangle of dreams. Motivation evaporates, Instagram whispers, just one reel. And suddenly, you are an expert in Russian parkour while your GitHub gathers digital cobwebs. Hack the slump. Pre-schedule one ugly microtask at 2 p.m. Ugly means easy but valuable. Send the invoice, book the dentist, clean the desktop. Momentum is a snowball. Push any pebble and an avalanche follows. Pair the task with a lo-fi playlist at 60 to 80 beats per minute. Heart rate sinks, focus deepens. Still drifting? Stand up, do 20 push-ups. Blood floods your prefrontal cortex and ideas reboot. The body is a joystick, move it, and the mind follows. Evening commute is the confession booth. Ask yourself 3 questions before you reach home. What did I ship? Who did I lift? Where did I leak? No apps, no filters, brutal honesty. Write answers on paper. Ink drags shame out of the skull and turns it into furniture you can either burn or polish. Most people never audit the leak. They drown in the same puddle daily. You are not most people. Home is where the second shift starts. The world sells you comfort. Netflix, delivery, doom scroll. Comfort is the interest the bank of time pays you for staying poor. Decline the offer. Change clothes, set a 45-minute timer, side hustle, language, instrument, workout, whatever compounds you. 45 minutes, because it is short enough to feel stupid quitting and long enough to stack 274 hours a year, equivalent to 7 40-hour work weeks. In 12 months, you will be the person others call overnight success because they never saw the timer. Family deserves your face, not your leftover gaze. Phone in another room, ring her off. Presence is measured in eye contact per minute. Anything below 60% is neglect dressed as multitasking. Ask your partner, your kids, your mother, one question they are not expecting. What was the best second of your day? Listen until they run out of adjectives. Then ask one more. The currency of love is attentive seconds, and the interest is compounded nightly in dreams that don't wake you at 3 a.m. with regret. Night routine is the shutdown sequence of a rocket. Blue light is kryptonite. Swap it for paper. Fiction-only business books keep the engine revving. Stories lower the RPM. Write 3 wins. No matter how microscopic. I drank the water, I smiled first, I said no to the third reel. Wins train the brain to hunt for evidence. You are the hero, not the victim. Hero brains fall asleep faster and wake up braver. Lights out at the same minute daily. Inconsistency is a toll booth that charges you tomorrow's energy today. Weekends are not off days. They are private laboratories. Saturday morning, the brain is freshest. Use 2 hours for the project that scares you most. The novel, the code, the course, the difficult email to your estranged father. Fear shrinks when exposed to fluorescent weekend sunlight. Sunday is maintenance. Groceries, laundry, 1 hour silence. Silence is the black hole where creativity regains mass. No music, no podcast, no input. Walk until your thoughts echo. You will meet yourself coming the other way. Negotiate peace before Monday divides you again. Obstacles will come dressed as emergencies. Friends break up, bosses panic, toddlers fever. Keep a second mortgage account 1 hour daily pre-blocked for chaos. If the tornado doesn't hit, invest the hour in yourself. If it does, you pay the ransom without touching your compounding fund. Most people fail because they budget every second tight. Life laughs at tight budgets. Give chaos its allowance, and it becomes a pet instead of a predator. Perfectionism is the refined cousin of procrastination. Ship at 80%, let the market polish the rest. Every unpublished chapter, unreleased beat, unposted video is a lottery ticket you refuse to scratch. Publish, then pray or pay feedback is the only solvent that dissolves ego and reveals gold. If no one hates it, no one loves it either. Indifference is the true failure. Embarrassment is just tuition. Loneliness will knock. Side hustles at 2 a.m. can feel like screaming into a vacuum. Build a micro-community. One Discord, one subreddit, one WhatsApp group where you post daily proof of work. Public commitment is a second brain that remembers your goals when your first brain develops amnesia. Celebrate other people's wins louder than yours. Applause is an echo. It returns bigger. When motivation evaporates, remember the cleaning lady's soy milk. You don't need a stage. You need a thermos of kindness poured into someone else's midnight. Help one stranger per week with the skills you are learning: code review, resume edit, mock interview. Teaching is a time loophole. It repeats your own lesson back to you for free. The universe keeps strict books. Every second you spend lifting others accrues interest in your own dream. You will wake up one morning with an inbox of opportunities that look like luck but are actually compound gratitude. I started this video by saying, I fired myself. Here is the reinstatement letter. Starting tomorrow, you are the CFO of your 86,400 daily seconds. Spend them on products that outlive the factory, on people who pour soy milk into your 3 a.m., on skills that appreciate faster than inflation of doubt. The clock you hear is not ticking, it is bidding. Place your offer. Build, love, ship, repeat. 1 year from now, the person in your mirror will either thank you or ask why you stayed bankrupt while the account was refilled every midnight. Choose the thank you. I will see you on the richer side of tomorrow.